Hey guys, Greg White. Hey, I'm glad to be here today. We want to share some neat stuff with you, just some things that we've learned and that we're helping others with their entrepreneurship. And these are some exciting things that we've learned. And we just want to say that Adam and I, we're not professional motivational speakers. We're just normal guys that came from a pretty tough situation into successful entrepreneurships. And we learned a lot about what to do and what not to do. And we're excited about sharing that with you. We just ask that if you like this content that we share with you today, you just share it with somebody else. And like our page, subscribe to our page, and share the video. So what I want to talk about today is something that's really interesting. I learned this kind of later in my career. If I'd learned it earlier, it would have made a massive difference in the amount of sales that you can make as an entrepreneur. Because what it actually is people do not want to hear technobabble. And when we're entrepreneurs and we get into a new venture, we tend to want to be a sponge and learn all the jargon from the industry and all this stuff that you're going to learn around the industry that you're in or the business that you're in, and you want to help share that with people, and you want to talk and it makes you feel like you are pretty smart. It makes you feel like you're really the smart guy in the room, and that's really the worst thing you can do, because when you say a word or use technobabble, as soon as the consumer or anybody hears a word they don't understand, they don't listen to another word after there, you've completely lost the sale. So what I want to do today is talk to you about what I call the kinda like bridge. It's a way of telling a story and relating it to something that they do understand. And an example might be, I'm in a drone services industry, and we use what's called orthomosaic maps. And so for a construction project or some kind of a project where I'm doing a survey, I would tell the customer, hey, listen, we're going to do an orthomosaic stitched image for you for this product. And they don't know what that is. So I would say, we're going to do an orthomosaic stitch image. It's kind of like taking 600 images or 1,000 images and stitching them together in a large quilt to make one image. And they would say, oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's called a kinda like bridge. So anytime you can take something where it's a technical word and you can use the kinda like story to make it relate to a product or to a word that they understand, it'll actually make sense to them. So as often as you can use the kinda like bridge, I think that would really help boost your sales, because remember, people do not want to listen to technobabble or words they don't understand. It'll actually cause you to lose the sale or lose that message that you're trying to communicate to the customer. So practice that. Go out and do it today. Do it with your family. Do it with everybody you know. Try to ask yourself, are you using jargon from your industry or whatever you're involved in? And if you are, I say try to use these little stories to help make that communication make sense to them a little more. So thanks for listening to that. We've got a whole lot more that Adam and I want to share with you. If you like, again, just like below and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.